Welcome! Today we are going to talk about conversion factors. Conversion factors are a tool that you can use to solve virtually any mathematical problem. It's used a lot in problem solving, and once you master the skill of creating and using conversion factors, you can learn to solve more advanced and almost any problem. So let's get started. So here is an image of me. I am on the right. I've recently gotten into jogging and racing with some of my friends, as seen in the picture, and I wanted to use conversion factors to solve a few problems. So let's say that I had a personal best race. I ran a race in 1 hour and 48 minutes and covered 13.1 miles. And I want to know my running pace in units of meters per second. So again, I had my current units of a time of 1 hour and 48 minutes, and then the units for my distance are in miles, so 13.1 miles. But I want my goal answer to be a pace of meters per second. So let's begin with making a conversion factor. So when you're making a conversion factor, you want to set two equal things next to each other. So 1 hour is equal to 60 minutes. And you know that's true, I know that's true. So 1 hour is definitely equal to 60 minutes. And what you want to do with these two numbers and their units is create a fraction with them. So we could have 1 hour divided by 60 minutes, or 60 minutes divided by 1 hour. Both of these are equal to 1, because if we divide two equal things, we will get 1. So say, for example, we divided 5 by 5, it would equal 1. If you divide anything by something that's equal to it, it will always equal 1. And that's really important for our conversion factors. So let's say that I ran the race in 1 hour and I want to convert that into minutes. Let's check our conversion factor, or which one we'll use out of these two conversion factors that we have. Let's say we chose to use a conversion factor of 1 hour over 60 minutes. And let's take a look at our units on the bottom. We have 1 hour times 1 hour divided by 60 minutes. That we can't cancel out any units, and our final answer is in an even more complicated form. So this conversion factor did not help us. But if we chose the second conversion factor of 60 minutes divided by 1 hour, we could now multiply that by an hour, and we might be able to cancel out our units. So we can here cancel out the 2 hour units because we have 1 in the numerator and 1 in the denominator. So our final answer is 60 minutes. So 1 hour is equal to 60 minutes, which is just what we started with, and correct. So my total time running the race, I ran it in 1 hour and 48 minutes, also could write that as 60 minutes plus 48 minutes. And that total time is equal to 108 minutes. We can add those numbers together, the 60 and the 48, because they have the same unit attached to them, minutes. So we have a total of 108 minutes for the running race. But my goal answer is to have my pace in meters per second, so I want my time to be in a unit of seconds. So while I do have 108 minutes, I want to convert that into seconds. So we know that 1 minute is equal to 60 seconds. So now we can write a new conversion factor. So I wrote a new conversion factor of 60 seconds divided by 1 minute, and multiplied that by 108 minutes. Now I'll give you a moment to cancel out the units that we can. Alright, so if we cancel out our units of minute, because we have 1 in the numerator and 1 in the denominator, they cancel each other out. So then in the end, we end up with 108 times 60, which is equal to 600 seconds. 600 seconds is the total time that I was running. So we now have the total time that I ran in, but now I'm looking for the distance that I ran, and I'm looking for that in a unit of meters. So, since we know that I ran in 13.1 miles, I need to convert from miles to meters, and we can make a new conversion factor. So we know, or Google can help us, we can Google this, that 1 mile is equal to 1,609 meters. So 1 mile is equal to 1,609 meters. So let's try making a conversion factor that will work for us. I'll give you a moment. So if you use the conversion factor of 1,609 meters divided by 1 mile, you are correct, because now we can multiply that by 13.1 miles, and what units will cancel out here? Correct. We can cancel out the mile unit. So we will have 13.1 times 1,609 meters. Our final answer will be in meters. So that is 21,080 meters, since our mile units did cancel out thanks to our conversion factor. So now we have the total distance that I ran in the desired unit of meters. So now we can go ahead and calculate the running pace. Pace is also known as speed, and speed, the formula is distance over time, or d over t. So our total distance is 21,080 meters, and our total time was 600 seconds. So I'll give you a moment to calculate the final answer in the proper units. Excellent. I got about 35 meters per second, and that is the final desired units, meters per second. So our pace, or our speed, overall was 35 meters per second. Well, that is it for conversion factors today. We ended up creating 3 conversion factors, and I hope you had a good time. Thank you for watching. Bye.